Hello everyone, Loganator here, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Today, we will be continuing what I did in my last stream, which was building iconic real-world jets in KSP. So let's get started with our first, well, I guess, kind of our first of this live stream, aircraft. I'll keep it a secret this time. See if you guys can guess what it is before I finish. There are multiple versions and variants of it. I think I'll start with the right. I need a reference image that's like actually clear. Okay, there we go. They're all like small images or something for some reason. There we go. Okay. Oh no, it's lagging. Slack-a-lagging. I guess we'll go with this. Yes. I'll change the flag this time. Jibs, yes. Let's see if this will get rid of the lag. Oh, there we go. No more lag. And we still have this part. Oh, it didn't save the flag part. The UN flag. There we go. Alright, another nose cone. We'll use the BD Armory nose cone. What's the difference between these two? Air-to-ground radar. Radome. That's just a shorter one. Alright. Now the fuselage. Fuselage. Sigma Boy says WSG. Same. That's a good one for that. I can use this one, or I can use this one. It's my birthday, and it feels like a normal day. Well, Sigma Boy, when you get older, that actually is quite normal. Like, my birthday has not felt like a special event for a while. WSG means what's good. Oh. I thought that would just be a WG. but whatever. I like how this is actually like it's an actual hole it goes through, like you can see through here. Yeah, I think we'll go with this one. So I'm doing this. What's good with you, Sigma Boy? Or anyone else in chat? I heard it's your birthday, Sigma Boy. Happy birthday. Turning what this year? 17, 42, 9. Kind of looks like an F-16 or something. If that's your guess, I'm having the chat guess what it is before I finish it. So I wish I could like remove this part. I don't like these repeating things. I like when it's like one continuous thing. I don't feel like sharing my age. That's also fair. Oh, it's too small. Mark 1. Rocketry. Kind of internet rule number 1. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know, just the birthday thing. Right. What else? Okay, I guess I'll extend this more, and I'll just ignore this annoying detail. How long is it? Aerodynamics. Is there a way to extend the cockpit? Maybe with these. There's this one. I don't like using that all the time. It's kind of a pain, especially since it's very bulbous. But I guess there's no other options. They're similar. There's this one, but it's more like World War II looking. Maybe something like that. But how's your birthday going, Sigma Boy, or just I guess how your day is going? Although it is your birthday, so I guess it's the same question. Unrelated, but I just found out about People Playground, and it really is a stress relief. People Playground. Is that just a playground made out of people or something? That starts there. Should probably add this stuff. In the game, what's in the game in this people playground? I've not heard of this before, so you have to enlighten me. Okay, so those ones are bigger. Right. Oh, I know what I can do. It's a bit tricky. Oh, that's where they put the air brakes. Forgot about that. That's what that's for. Wait, wait, god damn it. What am I waiting for? Is this a Mitsubishi F2? Mitsubishi F2. Wait a minute. The Mitsubishi F2, that's just an F16. They rip off the... People complain about China stealing design. Unless the US stole it from the Japanese. Gossip. Right, now the larger wings. You saying, is this a Mitsubishi F2 makes me think of that old Vine where the guy's like, is this a Febreze commercial? Wait a minute, is it at least a MiG? You have to guess. I'm not gonna give it away. I'm not gonna give away what it is. Right, need a top view. Where are these situated? Okay. Actually, I should probably just have two. So go ahead and you can make any guesses you want. It shall be revealed soon. Soon enough. What happened to the... I don't know why that keeps glitching out. Okay, a lot of the weight is in the front. I don't like that. This probably isn't helping. Alright, now the flaps. Can't tell where the flaps are and where the other things are. What if I add more, like, wing thingedness? If that's a real word. we need like the military stuff, like chafe. I don't know where this puts, so we'll just put it on the bottom. Alright, there's probably enough fuel, so let's add structural components. Make it a little bit longer. Curve this up a little bit, just so it's not too much in the way. Now we need the landing gear. Alright, so it goes there. And then one of these small ones on the front. Just gonna put that back just so it doesn't lean back too much. Alright, now put some detachable fuel tanks. Dang, those detachable fuel tanks hang really close to the ground. But hey, if they can do it in real life, I can do it here. Maybe put it where the center of mass is. That would be schmert. And then put maybe 2 more on the wings. Aerodynamics. Yeah, they're more like this. Alright, and then have more attachment nodes for weapons. Maybe like this. The same, yeah. Where's another one? I guess just put more of these. All right, there we are. A little front heavy. Maybe if I do that. And if you guessed correctly, yes, it is the F-16. Now let's go for a flight and see. Actually, yeah, let's see if these work. Or see if this jet works. I hope you're excited. Alright, a little back heavy, but we're not scraping on the ground. Clear visibility, although there's this clipping part, but it's because of the plane. Air brakes work well. Be right back says, why hello there. Hello there too. Welcome to the stream. We got ourselves an F-16 ready for flight. A little unstable, but that's okay. Looking pretty good. It's going pretty well, actually. Not bad. Reminds me of the fighter jets from GTA with all these like missile attachments, but I guess those were based on the F-16. Oh, I forgot I put the chafe on the bottom of. Oops. These are also the fighter jets they used for the Firebirds, the Thunderbirds, the like Air Force version of the Blue Angels. I don't really see them all that much. That's why I don't know the name. I see the Blue Angel. I've seen the Blue Angels like maybe 3 times. In person. But yes, this is going pretty well. Was this like a 60-year-old jet? Made in like the 70s or 80s? Well, I guess if it was 70s or 80s, it wouldn't be 6 years old. Let's fire a missile. We missed. Circling back around. Oh, look. Alright. We'll just have this open and it'll be ready when we come back around. This thing is able to recover quite well, actually. Alright, let's try and line this up. That's the thing with the fighter jets. Oh. Oops. They're essentially just one big gun. They have to aim. Whoa, no! I guess we were getting a little exotic with our moves there. Let's fly from in first-person perspective. This is what it's like to fly in a battlefield. Although we can't fire missiles like this. Yeah, take that, hangar that built the plane. See if we can hit this, whatever that is. Or not. Circle back around. Oh, off by quite a bit. I want to test something. Deploying the fuel tanks. Almost like bombs. From a bomb factory. Alright, let's try and come back in for a landing. Right after we lost a lot of our momentum. We're gonna have to ditch this other external fuel tank. Ooh, that kind of hit us. Whoa, whoa, whoa. These things really are well, not uncontrollable, but like a bit unstable. Bull. Alright, We'll give it one more try just to land, and then we can move on to the next aircraft. Kick it. Or hit it. It's probably not very good to do, but whatevs. Alright. This is better. It's at a better speed. Well, there goes the engine. Well, there goes a bunch of the plane. Right. I mean, if I wasn't using a computer and mouse, I would probably be better at that. So, regardless, let's move on to the next aircraft. And the next aircraft actually might be a little different. What can he mean by that? Although the cockpits are not well suited for it. It's like elongated, kind of. What does my list say? Ooh, yes, we can do that one. I had one in mind, but the cockpit's not well suited for it. Which ones do we have? Actually, yes, let's do that. So again, you had to guess what I'm building before I finish building it. Oh man, this is gonna be tricky. How am I gonna do this? It's gonna take some like part meshing magic of sorts. Oh no, it's laggy again. Oh, there we go. There we go. Kerbal. Yes, Kerbal. Space program. Okay, here's the fuel tank. Structural, yes. Interesting. Despite it being a fuel tank, they still have like little doors. Although I guess you can't really go in the doors. Alright, go to this reference. Alright, try to ignore the weird color scheme. Or I could just do that. There we go. Not exactly what I want, but it's better than nothing. Alright, now wings. This is going to be the tricky part. First off, I can just do these ones. Simple enough. Kind of simple enough. There's a side view. Yes, yes. engines. Okay, triangle-ish. Interesting. There we go. Just like that. Guess I'll do the wing part first. Tricky, tricky, tricky. What if I had a thing? Alright, let's see if those are strong enough. Just for a test. Alright. Always tricky with those foldy wings. Always tricky. Anyone want to guess what this aircraft might be? Oh, it's a tricky one this time. Oh. I wonder what those two squares are on the top of it. Kind of strange looking. Real strange like. B-1 launch? Launch? I've never heard of that plane. Is it American? I don't know. Is it? B-1B Lancer, Bone, or TU 160 for sure. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, sounding pretty confident there, huh? Uh, 100%. Okay. Well, I hear ya. What else was gonna do? Grab one of. Where is it? Where did I lose it? Uh-huh, here we go. Don't know why these are like this. Because I know the Concorde, they have them pointed up. So it's a bit odd. Alright, add a little bit of a fuel tank in the middle. Would you recommend KSP for building planes? I'm looking into getting it, but don't know much about it. KSP is good for planes, rockets. Picture, NASA. NASA has National Aeronautical and Space Administration. Kerbal Space Program is basically a sandbox NASA. Although there's also like this version has mods. You can also get it without mods. I mean, if you get it on PC, then you can of course have mods. They're free. But even without mods, they do have like Russian or European Space Agency parts, or just generic parts in general. Goodness, what can't you do in KSP anymore with mods? Yeah, I think I saw a mod that added to like a whole aircraft carrier, just a straight up aircraft carrier. So if you can have that, then what can't you have? Yeah, I have it. It's a fully functional aircraft carrier. Oh, it's fully functional too. Would you look at that? Magic. Alright. Need to add landing gear or reference for landing gear. Okay, those are the big ones. Of course it does. It's a large aircraft. So, to answer your question, yes, I do recommend Kerbal Space Program. I like building planes in Trail Makers, but it's loaded with expensive DLCs. I don't know what Trail Makers is, but if it's expensive, then yeah, it's Kerbal Space Program is good to go. There's also Kitten Space Agency that's being developed, but that's not fully out yet, like how KSP is. KSP is like 10 years old now or something. So like, look at these graphics. That's a good indicator of what I'm talking about. But then again, there's some modern games that are like pixelated, so maybe it's not a good indicator of what I'm talking about. Okay, those landing gear are proper. Let's add countermeasures. That we can actually use this time. And then we'll add structural supports because we got a lot of things moving around. Good to know, thanks. Yeah, KSP is, I mean, it has a upfront cost. I think it's like $30 or so. But like if you get it on Steam or something, there might be a discount now and then. But then after that, any mods are free, and you can do whatever you want inside the game. It's a whole solar system you can explore. Oh, little tiny wings on the front. Almost forgot that. Okay, the center of blank is kind of busted in my version. I have to reload them a bunch. But yeah. Yeah, it won't run you $6,000 like DCS does. Yeah, unless you have like a PC, then you have the cost of the PC itself on top of the game. But apart from that, you should be good. Alright, now we can add the structure, and then we can go out and fly. Have you tried using FARC? Let me see. Is that fast action rigid connection in relation to structuring? It's bonkers how expensive DCS is. Calling that free-to-play is the biggest lie. Oh no, it's one of those free-to-play games. I know from experience, anything that's free-to-play means they charge you a lot for like skins and features and like a battle pass or something. Not naming names. FARAM, aerospace research continued. It's a mod that makes the aerodynamics more accurate. Oh no, if there's anything I don't need, it's more accurate aerodynamics. I'm not an aerospace engineer. I just do this based on things I've seen and heard about. Okay, I think we might be ready. Oh, I should add air brakes. Almost forgot about that. Okay. If you didn't guess it yet, this is the bone. Also known as the B1. Let's see if it'll fly. I feel like it's gonna like dismantle on the runway, but We'll see. Quite the large aircraft as well. Okay, didn't dismantle on the runway, although I'm not too sure about these scrawny wings. Right. Let's give it a go, shall we? I knew it. Yay, B1, favorite bomber. Favorite bomber? So you like it more than the Russian copy of it? What are you saying? DCS is free to play if you stick to purely modded planes. Yay, it flies! Oh, these wings actually do work. Although it helps that they're kind of like included parts in a mod. If they were wings I built myself, like when I made the F-14, it would like drag back and fall apart. Alright, this thing's actually going a little too fast. Suffering from its own success. But what were we saying? DCS is free to play if you stick to purely modded planes and what you already have in terms of setup. But if you want even one module, that's minus $80 of your cash. One module? What's that? But anyway, yes, this is the B1. Fastest. This thing used to be capable of carrying like, I think they said like 32 nuclear bombs, and then that feature and component aspect was removed after like nuclear peace treaties because Soviet Union collapse and all that. Let's fire some chafe or countermeasures. And these ones. Interesting. Uh-oh. Oh no. Save it. Save it. Okay, those wings aren't very good at turning. Alright, let's try and head over there. Over here. The official planes in DCS, like the F-16, FA-18C, F-14, and several others, but they are worth it. I have a very cheap Logitech joystick with a little throttle attached to it, so DCS won't really be playable with that setup. Logitech Extreme 3D Pro? Yeah, that'll do fine DCS. Logitech controller, you mean like the one that submarine had? Okay, we can pretend this has bombs in it. Bombs away. Actually, I could probably put some in it. Let's try and not jeopardize the, woo. Try not to jeopardize the weight. Honestly, I have VTOL VR and I'm happy with that. Yeah, I used it for a while. Not too complicated. Oh, here we go. Snake eye bomb. There we go. Just a regular one. There we go. Now we can drop those on a target of some sort. But yeah, like what you see here, this is kind of what Kerbal Space Program can do. Make airplanes like this. Maybe not hyper super realistic ones where you like control what the panels are made of, and I don't know, whatever, like use like kerosene and diesel instead of liquid fuel or rocket fuel. But Kerbal Space Program does its job as far as I'm concerned. Alright. Keep her steady now. Fly over a target. Alright, we got a little ways to go. Okay, going a little fast. Now, open the bomber bay doors. We shall fire the missile, even though it's not a missile. Oh, there it goes. Alright, little off target. But we have more target area coming up. You should have flaps and ailerons. These wings are supposed to, like, have them already built in. Oh yeah. Close up and let's head on back. Okay, what the heck? What are you doing? No. Yeah, you can kind of see them moving. It thinks it's a Sugoi. Sugoi? It's Japanese. Try and come in for a landing. I don't know how gracious this will be. But yes, from certain angles, this does look a lot like a B1, but from other angles, it looks a little more curbly. But that's okay. Oh boy, okay. Alright, we'll land on the grass. That's fine. Alright, turn. Oh, there goes the wings. That's fine. No one died. I also only have Jebediah on here. This usually has like maybe like 2 or 4 crew, but for the sake of design, I only have 1 crew. Alright, that was good enough, so I think we can move on to the next aircraft. Which one I shall make, I shall decide now. Ooh, I could probably make that one. Look at reference images. Yep, I'm gonna make that one. See if you can guess what it is before I finish it. There's the thing. Here it is. Alright, lag. You've had your fun. Now let me have mine. This isn't cool, lag. Maybe if I go out and go back in. Still lagging. It's not great. What if we check out the planets real quick? Maybe that'll make it refresh. Yeah, this is moving pretty smoothly. There's tuna. There it is. There it be. Butter? Yes. Yes, what is it? Still lagging. Man. I guess I'll have to just trudge through it. Again. Don't really like trudging through it, but... There we go. Resolved itself. Dang, SPH doesn't like today. What's that? Who's that? Who that? That might be better. Spaceplane hangar. Oh. Thinking, what if I... Yeah. Alright, that's better. Let fuel tanks. I wish you could add fuel tanks as the wings, because that's how most airplanes have their fuel tanks. I'm not sure about Cessnas. That might be a bit tricky. But I'm pretty sure they have it there too. Okay, I do not like that. B9 procedural wings lets you put fuel in wings, and yes, Cessnas put fuel in wings. Interesting. I always see Cessnas as like a super lightweight thing, so it's hard to imagine like their wings full of fuel. Yeah, it seems better. Okay, this looks like it can do VTOL, but it doesn't want to show me how. Hmm. Looking like an F-35 so far. I don't know what you're talking about. What's an F-35? F-35? I hardly know her. What? We'll see, yes. We will see. We'll see what strange concoction I can come up with next. Hmm. $11:48. Alright, I think this might be the last jet of the night as well. Cat's here. Hello, cat. There he goes, knocking stuff over. Okay, I don't think we need this panel. I think that's what's throwing me off. Alright. Typical cats. Yes, yes, very typical. Hmm. Alright, now we can add the fun stuff. Oh, I should probably add structural stuff so it has structural stability. So it doesn't wobble about. But also not too much so it doesn't look like a biplane. You know, like those old biplanes where like they have just wires everywhere for like tension or something. Something like that. Alright, now we can add landing gear. What does the landing gear look like? I see. Got the single one. On the nose. And it's longer than that. Another one. What is this? Yeah. I guess I have to make do with what they got because its landing gear is actually quite long. I guess that can do. That should be okay. Add a air brake of sorts. I wonder where they're keeping on there. Let's give it one more armament. Targeting pod. Actually, can add that on the bottom. Actually, it does have like a... kind of like a thing on its nose. Still thinking F-35. Okay, if you say so. Add a gun to it. I guess it would be here. Yeah, a little thing like that. Oh, it's angled weirdly. And then we'll add these things. And then there was like, I think there were cruise missiles in here somewhere. Targeting pod. A jammer, oh, that's cool. Electric warfare. Here's the cruise missile. Yeah, go all sci-fi or something. Okay, I think that's it. And Hiroto, you were right. It's the F-35. Which version? I don't know. Let's save and let's launch. All right, out on the runway. A bit heavy for the wheels. That's okay. Don't know what that is about. Right, I kind of picked this for a VTOL engine, but it's not being a VTOL engine. Let's take off anyway. Oh, right at the end of the runway. Alright, not a very loud engine, but that's fine. Yay, it looks like an A if it had a gun. Does the A only have a gun? Let's test out the gun. Yeah, whatever. Not working. Oh, okay. This is quite fast. All right, let's fire, or let's use this thing. That's pretty cool. Can like see down. There's the nose of the ship, or the plane. Right, anyway. Some advanced technology. Now let's launch one of these cruise missiles. There it goes. Goodbye. Alright, let's circle back. Doesn't control very well. And it's because the dorsal wings are a little small. Or because I made part of the fuselage out of wings. That might be the real reason why it flies so wacky. Alright, now it might be flying uneven because of the imbalance in cruise missiles. Only one with a built-in gun is the A. The C and B models need gun pods to have it. That's weird. Why would they not build a plane to have a gun on it? Isn't the whole point of a fighter jet is that it's a fighter jet? It's not a stunt plane. There we go. Maybe that'll go longer instead of dropping down. Wow, that is really moving. Oh, now it's going down. Not exactly being a cruise missile. Cruise missiles are supposed to, cruise. Since the C and B were made for carrier ops, it could be for weight and balance. Oh, I see. But then they have the gun pod, so it would just add the weight that it was missing from having a built-in gun. Whatever. But I do know there's A, B, and C. I think the A is for Air Force, B is for Navy, and C is for the Marines. And the C is the only one that has the hovering capability. And I know the B has the larger wings, so it can take off from a carrier really quickly. And the other two have smaller wings. And this is just kind of like a homogeneous example of all three. Let's try and come in for a landing. pull up. Okay. Grass landing is fine. Let's just slow down there. Wait a minute, that's something else I just noticed. I don't think any fighter jet is designed for, like the reverse thrust that, like, airliners have. That's interesting. So it's much harder for them to break. I know, like, the Navy ones, they have, the hook, so they just gotta get the hook and then cut the engines, but... Right. Anyway, it's 12:13 a.m. for me, so thank you everyone so much for watching. Consider liking and subscribing for more content. There'll be more of these streams since I haven't built all of the jets in the world. So tune in next time. And I'm making some videos as well, of course. I'm making a extra special one to come out before the end of the month. Not really KSP related, but it'll be pretty good. So I'll see you there. But anyway, close, but B has VTOL for Marines and C is for the naval one. Are you sure? The German Tornado jet has reverse thrust. Yeah, notice how it's just the German Tornado jet, not every fighter jet. But regardless, thank you everyone for joining. Consider liking and subscribing for more, and I will see you in the next one. Bye everyone.